What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
Welcome to today's cable news craziness, where we take a look at some of the craziness that takes place on cable news. Today, CNN's Alisyn Camerota and Jeff Zeleny are in love with Joe Biden and everything about him. Roll it.
Okay, so Jeff, I was talking about this before with John and you, and I'm not kidding. Biden's tone is so measured, it is so seemingly lacking in any sort of resentment or anger about the 3 weeks of limbo that he's just lived in. And, he's wanted this his whole life to be president, right? I mean, he's tried many times to run for president, and now he can't even celebrate. He's handed a pandemic, an economic, devastating crisis, and yet he just seems like, I don't know, steady Eddie. So what's his plan now?
Look, this is exactly who, America elected. He has been confident about his election really ever since a couple days after Election Day. And this is who Joe Biden is. The country is going to see the person who, many in Washington have known for a very long time. He's steady. He's measured. He doesn't always stay on script. We'll see if he does that as president. He has a long history. We used to call them gaffes. Now in this climate, I think it's something different entirely. Empathy is what shines through really when you're talking about the economic pain people are feeling, the devastation people are feeling with the pandemic. So he is already using that bully pulpit to talk about the matter at hand, which is coronavirus. That's why he is giving a Thanksgiving Day address this afternoon from here in Wilmington, as President Trump is apparently going to Gettysburg, not to talk about America's sacrifice, apparently, but to talk about a fake voter fraud. So the stark contrast that we really saw through the campaign could not be more different here.
Let's start with Alisyn Camerota talking about how Joe Biden just wanted to be president so badly, and Donald Trump is taking it away from him by, creating a pandemic and not just conceding and saying, oh, don't worry about all this stuff going on in Philadelphia and Georgia and elsewhere. Just give him the presidency. He's wanted it all along. And after all, isn't he just a nicer, better human being? Congratulations, Joe Biden. Alisyn Camerota thinks that you aren't Donald Trump, which basically is the only reason you will be president one day. Congratulations. And then Jeff Zeleny, I don't even know what this guy thinks he's doing, talking about Joe Biden's gaffes and telling us that they're really about empathy. It makes absolutely no sense. It is garbage analysis and means absolutely nothing. And you got to believe that Jeff Zeleny knows this as it's coming out of his mouth and the other individuals are there. Just think about what he's saying here. That, Joe Biden makes a lot of gaffes and he goes off script and he says a lot of crazy things and he meanders all over the place and he sounds like an idiot. But isn't that really just him showing empathy? No, that's not what it means at all. It's not even close to what empathy is. And sadly, I don't even think these guys know this. And if they do know it, they're pretending they don't know it. Joe Biden is not an empathetic character because he talks like this sometimes. That's not empathy. That's a bit. He's doing a bit and you clowns are buying into it. And basically you're showing us that no matter what Joe Biden does, you're going to cover for him. That's all this is. This is laying the groundwork for laying off all real reporters and fact checkers and saying, okay, you did your job during the Trump presidency. Biden's president now. Leave him alone. Isn't he a nice guy? This, of course, is not their job, but expect more of this and expect me to talk about it a lot here on Cable News Craziness. So like, subscribe, follow, and leave a comment, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for my good friend Matt Curtis and the Matt Curtis Real Estate Team. Now, Matt Curtis has been a friend of mine for a long time, but he's been my realtor longer than that. He has done a great job for me. He has bought and sold homes. One time he sold a house so quickly that I was standing in the living room with my wife and I said, where are we going to live? We sold our house so quickly we didn't even have a place to live. Matt Curtis solved that problem for me as well. Matt Curtis is that amazing. So learn more about Matt Curtis and the Matt Curtis Real Estate Team by going to mattcurtisrealestate.com. Check him out today and tell him Dale Jackson sent you.